Okay. How about now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, you can hear the music, but you can't hear me, huh? Interesting. The music's a go. Well, the music's a go. Then you should be able to hear me too. It's coming out of the same thing. Yes. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I had. Okay, so remember last time we had a lot of static. And what I realized what that was is I had two mics on at one time, and so it was picking it up. So I like over muted myself. Whoops. Yeah, I was trying so hard not to, not to give you guys static and feedback that I double muted myself. Whoops. But yeah, so what I was trying to say is earlier is that it's doing really well. My big problem is I'm like crooked. You know what I mean? It goes like that the whole time, just and it's like little subtle changes in this guy, like really make it zoom zoom, and it's like heavier than I thought it was going to be, and so I really was quite surprised by like just how heavy it was. And so that's why right now I'm doing little lines, because I seem to be able to get the little ones just fine. And there's nothing wrong with, like, you can do a line from here, a line to there, you know what I mean? Like, the distance truly doesn't matter. But yeah, you can see it's kind of like wavy a little bit. I think what we're going to do, because that's all kind of wavy. You know what we're going to do? We're going to start over. See? It's like, yo! I'm going to try to see if I can't pull a straight line. Come on, buddy. I think I'm just going to have to apply more force to it. Nope. Something happened there. Huh. The yarn, like, disintegrated. It, like, bunched up. Okay, hold on. I have to fix that. Maybe that was too hard. I was pushing too hard on it. Oh, yeah. Very hard. I like both camera angles. Good. Good, good, good. But yes, very hard to control. I would say it's just because it fights you back. Like, a pair of scissors or something like that, you just cut, 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 no problem, right? Whereas this one, it gives you, like, resistance. Because the machine is actually, there's a pair of scissors in there, and they're cutting and also retracting. So you have this, like, click-cling, like this kind of like click-cling, and then it comes back. And then it does that click-cling and comes back. And it's like, because of that, I have a feeling it's like that kind of like come back motion. It's like, the Newton's laws of motion, right? Every option is in every motion, object in motion will always, have equal and opposite reaction. And so it's kicking back into my hand every time I push in. So it's like do 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 do, and instead of, I thought it was going to be like zoom zoom zoom, but it's like I forgot about, like, it's like a saw, and so it's kind of like kicking me back. If I take it like that, okay, that should work. Yeah, But yeah, so I mean, you know, that's what's. Oh, you know what? Okay, I have misthreaded this. You see what has happened? It's like, yeah, hold on. Oops, that was all. No. Okay, we're gonna try it one more time to thread this. But yeah, and so this is threading process. So you take these two. Just go slow and do little pieces. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this one specifically is for me. I wanted it as a bathroom rug. I picked out the size and everything, and I was like, this is something that I want for myself. And as I said last time, my plan is this month, all month, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be making rugs. From 3 to, well, we'll see how long it kind of lasts for. But, you know, at least 3 to 4, if not 3 to 5. And this month will all be other people's designs, meaning like someone owns this, right? Like this is a Triforce, it's from a video game. So I mean, not really my design, right? You feel me? And so what's going to happen in March is I will be doing exclusively my designs. And so after this piece is done, we're going to do a Funko. So we're going to finish this, then, you know, reframe it, I'll show you how to do the projector to do that, and we're going to look at that to make sure, because I'm pretty sure I have it correct, but we'll see. There we go. Now it's threaded correctly. Yeah, see, it's like it wants to kick so bad. Oh, that one's done too. So those ones are okay. I ran out, but it's fine. I got some more. Isn't that funny? I ran out. And then this one's about to run out too. You know what, actually, instead of putting this one back on, 1 second, I actually have... I have another one, I don't know where I put it. All right. Okay, so for the yarn winder, I have kind of gotten, I would say this, I am 10% better at yarn winding than I was last week, because I yarn wound like 20 balls, like in the last couple days. I wound like so many of them. And I would say maybe 3 of them are really good. I would say 3 or 4 of them are perfect. The other 18 of them, maybe not. Maybe I'm not perfect at those yet. But that's all right. Okay, we're gonna go this way with it. There we go. Remember, keep this off whenever it's not, you know, running. Because that finger hits so easy. And yeah, I was definitely in that same vein of like, I bet this is super easy. And you know what? I'll tell you this. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, but it's also not that easy either. Ooh, also, I will be having a new set of stickers coming out in the next, in March, I'll have a whole set of stickers coming out. Oh, this is also what I was talking about earlier. Okay, so, but I was muted, so you didn't hear. So what I was saying is, I didn't have it stretched right in the left to right direction. And so this wavy line was straight. That was a straight line. And it literally was so bad of just like so wavy that, you know, as you can see, you have to pull it all. Because it all had to go. Because, I mean, the whole thing was that way. I'll also say it feels different when I, like, different parts of the frame honestly feel different. The reason for that would be the resistance. Like, there's essentially less tension here, more tension there, and so I think that's messing with it as well, too. Because it seems even harder to do it here. Alright, let's go check that. I guess you guys will already know how it looks, but I don't, because I can't see the front. Also, sorry if there's any delay in me answering any chat messages or anything. I can only see it when I'm in the front side. Because that's where the computer is that has you plugged in. But I do always like chatting. And I'm down some days. I've noticed some streamers have what they call just chat days, where it's like their whole stream is just chatting. And so, you know, eventually when I get, you know, more popular or more stuff to talk about, you know, then we'll do that one day. Alright, so let's go look at it. Well, I say that looks pretty much like a Triforce rug to me. And again, what I'm doing here is just going in and seeing, see, that's what I'm trying to find. I don't know if it shows, you see that like a little white spot? See that? So that is a problem. And then see this too, there's a slight, like, so right here needs to be fixed. let's go ahead and go through the rest of it. Up a little bit up here too. I want to see if it's going to show just there. Yeah, just chatting is fun. I mean, I noticed Funko is about to raise their prices yet again, so I know some people are already chatting about that. I know I was already kind of like out, like on the outs with Funko anyways, and so it's like seeing them raise their prices yet again, like good luck with that. Let's do another one here. Alright, let's go check it again. And then we'll start doing the Funko one. They're actually about to make one here in Phoenix. Not the headquarters, just a manufacturing facility. But there's going to be one in here in Phoenix. So, I'm really happy about that. Because even if I don't like them, I still like them. You know what I mean? Okay. So, little things like we will have to try to get that more even in the future. But I will be keeping this rug for myself, so. Alright. So, let's get these last little bits pulled. And then I'll do the glue later. Okay, what would normally happen next is you use glue on it, which currently I'm using this called Robert's 6700. I don't know if it's the best or worst or whatever, but it's the one I use. And this is like solid now. I noticed a few of it wasn't like some holes and stuff in it, so I will be redoing, like putting another coat of it on there, which is why these are not cut out yet, right? But these are the ones I did last time, right? If you remember, we did the Batman logos, and that one was pretty good, right? Well, looked pretty good. So, what you do to take it off, you pull. So there are nails facing this way, that way, that way, and that way, right? So you just kind of pull in that direction. So for this, we're going to pull up, pull it off the side. There we go. Now, this one piece of fabric is 3 yards long. And I forget how wide, like 100 and something wide, extremely wide. And so we are going to stretch this bad boy on there. Alright, I'm going to take this, I'm going to throw it over there. And that way, that'll hopefully be better. Alright. So how I do it is, there are lines, vertical and horizontal, or vertical lines, not horizontal, sorry, my bad. Horizontal lines, not vertical. Got it, Chris. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just pull right in the center there. And then I want to get the next piece to match it. And the next piece. eventually I will get a few frames as well. So that way this becomes much quicker, and I can just be like, hey, this frame's done, on to the next one, you know what I mean? But see, there are nails in this, like what's called carpet tack, which is a bunch of nails in one direction. And so I actually assembled this. This came as a bunch of pieces, and then I had to screw it all together. And so you can actually assemble it wrong. So be careful about that, because it literally you will have to redo it. It has to be a certain way. There is no option, unfortunately. And then once you do it once, you now have to do the whole thing again. So pull, because you pulled it basically once, kind of softly, and then you pull. And we don't need these greens anymore. Then you pull it, hard. Also, be careful with tarp deck. Sometimes they just like have a spot missing. Like from here to here, there's no thing. There's one like there, like every finger width. But for some reason, this one is like a 4-finger width where there's nothing. And you would have to ask the manufacturer why. Like, I don't know. And so the nice things about this thing having lines on it is then you know if you're good or not. Perfect. I like it. So I went ahead and went all the way to the end. That's just extra. I mean, we could have, I guess, moved over another inch, but that's fine. All right. So let me get. Oops. Yeah. I mean, they have all kinds of reasons why they give the Funko needs to be more expensive, but none of them ever seem like good enough reasons to me. Can you fill the white areas from? Can you fill in the white areas from behind? Oh, yeah. I could also just hammer a straight up nail into it. All right, realistically. There we go. I'll say, soon you should start to see. There we go. All right. Oops, I passed it. Now, okay. Fun fact: this camera, your camera, is like is flipped, right? So this is the F. That is the O. That's left. See, that's the left side for me, where the O is. That's the right side. So, from my understanding. Oh, I already did. I did already. Everything's fine. No, I was talking about the glue on the Batman ones. There are some holes in the glue, not holes in the piece, but holes in the glue. But yeah, so what I was saying is, this is the front side of the rug over here, right? And so that should be, in theory, I have not tested this yet. I'm pretty sure though, that this should be correct. I just have to go draw it on the other side. So, also, before I forget. See, this thing has some adjustability too, so I can kind of like get it a little bit bigger or a little smaller as well. I think that's perfect. Actually, I'm gonna go check that, make sure. You do have to use some kind of permanent marker, like that, to be able to mark onto this cloth. This is a premium rug cloth. I forget exactly how much it is. It was like $10 a yard or something like that. It's very expensive. But the yardage for it is like big. And then my plan, just give you guys a heads up, in March, as I said, I will be doing my own designs. Then I am hoping to take on like maybe one commission, you know, like just take on one. If someone sees it and it's like, oh, maybe I want a Funko Rug too, or maybe I want a Batman one or something like that, then, you know, we'll talk. Because I don't really know yet if I'm going to do commissions or not. Because, you know, commissions, they're a lot of work. And a lot of work meaning I can only do that one person's job while I'm doing, you know, that commission, right? So it's like, I don't know if I want to do commissions or just have, you know, my own inventory. You buy what I make, that's it. You know? So we'll see. I do want to, though, in late February, not right now, but later in February, start taking like a pre-order on something like a Funko Rug or the Batman Rug, just to see if anyone does want one. And then if not, then, you know, maybe what designs do they want? Alright, I gotta go look at the front of this again. For some reason, I'm not really sure why, but like the bottoms of it is like darker. I don't know why. So, we're not going to necessarily do it. We'll do it. I'll be in your way. And then that will be our line. You see what I'm saying? Actually, go like that. That's fine. So, if we were to turn this off, it should be done. Okay, I'm looking at it. Hold on. I should cut in a little more. Alright. Good enough. So, 1 second. Okay. So, what I ran up for is I have 2 different types of yarn. So the question is, which one do you want to see the logo done in? Because I could do it in light blue, but that's boring. So we either have, actually maybe the other one will be better color. Yeah, much better color on that one. There we go. So we have a thin multicolored, and like, so this one's, the strands are all one color, but they're twisted together, so you get like 3 in 1 there. This one, it's like one color all the way through, and then it will change colors, so it will be like a gradient throughout, whereas this one will be one wild color. So which one? This is the wild one. This is, we'll just say big ball, small ball. Let's go with that, okay? Because look, see, this one's much bigger. That one's much smaller. So big ball, small ball. If I knew how to do polls in the chat, I would. But big ball, small ball. So we'll take a minute here. I'm gonna get myself a drink of water, and you can tell me in chat which one you think we should do. Actually, let's do water. Water! Please, just some water. Big ball! Alright, big ball it is. Let's see, anyone else? You got 1 more minute. This is my one for the day. It says, you got this. And yes, I do got this. And that's time for that go away. And so now you can just see, oh, you know what? Did I not do the inside of the circle? Ooh, I didn't do the inside of the circle. Alright, well give me a second then. I just realized that. I see, this is why we check. Alright? This is why we check. Boop, boop, boop. I forgot to do the inside of the circle. Man, I needed that. I've got to do the inside. I can make that a little smoother, but that's alright. Oops. I got something on me. That's fine. Okay, so big ball it is. Did I bring both big? Oh yeah, okay, there's. Toss, toss, toss. All right, big ball it is. Can do. All right, let's get her threaded. And we're just going to do, because we're at an hour, so we're going to do, you know, just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit of the Funko, the F, or, you know, the U, something like that. We're just going to do a little bit, and then we'll be done. So I'm going to say hour and a half, so, you know, another 30 minutes or so. We'll see. If I'm loving it and it's working really well, maybe I won't even notice what the time is, right? But, you know, I don't want to take up too much of your day. I just wanted to show you the amazing, you know, thing that I'm falling in love with. Not only is that hard work, but also, you know, makes these beautiful things in the end, which makes it worth it. All right. Let's do it. Come on a journey through space and time. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? Why not? Let's leave it on. Actually, we'll turn it off because that's going to mess with you guys. I was about to say, it wouldn't mess with me. I can't see it. Alright, check it one more time. Okay, that looks like it. Also, I am going to do a border on this. So actually, let's do that too. You know what? I want to make sure, kind of show you guys the whole process. So, you know what? We're going to do that too. So, how we do it is we basically choose a line. Is how I do it. This one's a little bit above the line, but I don't know, it's fine. It'll be fine if it's a little bit above. Oh, actually, these are conveniently 2 inches apart from each other. Well, isn't that nice? And then we're just going to do 1 inch on the side here. Same thing here. 2 inches. Oh no. Yeah, so that will be our rug. Alright, so now, let's see what this freaking looks like. Because, I mean, honestly, I'm not really 100% sure. Didn't mean to do that. Alrighty then. I want to see how that looks. Because you could see, but I can't. Put you there. So as you noticed, it's too much, right? Like, you know, I'll have to get in there. And so, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Hold on. I got some stuff tangled all together. 1 second. Alright. So, as you can see, it's going to be like that. Just color all over the place. So let's actually do the F, and let's see how that looks. Because you can see on this side, you could see the separation, right? Where on that side, it's a cluster. So I'll have to shave all of that, then I can get another piece in here. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it will actually like screw up the machine and stuff if I do it. Alright, for that, I will have to move you to right here. Not great, but that's alright. Oh, my bad. I'm like way in your way. Whoops. Ah, it came out. Yeah, I probably should flip you guys. To that way. That'll probably work better. I'm calling dibs on your first commission piece. I want a rug for the RV front door. Sure. What would you like for your RV front door? What would you like for that? Now, note, this is, just so you know, let's see if I can get, okay, that's the top, that's the bottom. It is 32 or 30, let's say 30 inches, okay? 30 inches by, this way, 28, okay? So just know that if you're like, I want a 6-foot rug, it ain't happening. It cannot be bigger than basically 28 by 28. That's as big as it can get. Cool. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. I'll happily make you one. But yeah, just know for now, I will have a limit in terms of like size. You know, I will be trying to make my own frame here soon-ish. You know, give me probably 2-3 months on that, and I'm going to build bigger ones. There's a lot of tutorials online how to do it. Basically, you just take a bunch of 2x4s, buy a bunch of carpet tack, glue them together, there you go, right? Like, you know, it's not really a miracle, it's just, you know, basic thing, all right? So, you know, there's no key of like, oh, if only you do it this way. It's like, it's kind of just do it however you need. But yeah, so for right now, I do have a size limit. Because if you do like half a rug and then like move it, it's just never going to work right. I've seen online, they're like, oh yeah, the tension sucks. So like, if you do it that way. Oh, also something to note. You notice I'm doing only vertical lines. If I wanted, I could do all horizontal lines. Here's the thing. You can only do one or the other. You cannot do both. Now, granted, I did some horizontal here and there, and that's fine. It's like, you could have a few, you know, what they call guidelines. But you cannot kind of mix them. The reason for that is, it has to do with refraction. So this will refract light in the left-right direction. This will reflect it in the upright direction. And so if you kind of go zigzag everywhere, it will be noticeable. You actually will look at it and be like, huh, the sun doesn't hit it right. Like, this spot's bright and that spot's dark. And it's like, that's because the person threw their thread everywhere. And you see some people, more amateurish people online, and they will do that, and it's like, quality, you know? Granted, if someone asks, like, hey, I want all horizontal lines, or I want all vertical, that's fine. Especially for something like this, you'll notice, because I'm putting color in it, it's going to impact how it looks in the result, right? you notice it has pretty good retention in the sense of like, if I do this, like the whole thing flexes, right? So like, that's what makes a rug fabric a rug fabric. It's like, it wants to hold, you know, it bounces back, right? You keep pushing and it comes right back, comes boom, right back, right? And so that's what makes this a good rug making fabric. Also notice I'm tending to find smaller spots and do them first. The center will be done last. You know, that's just kind of one of those tricks of the trade type thing of just like, people say it's easier to do the smaller parts. I think what it is it's self-conscious, right? I do it because I could have done, say, the black, or I could have done whatever, but it wouldn't have looked as done. Whereas this, when I finish this F, will look dope as hell. Also, just like pulling it out, it's like a very satisfying feeling. Because then I see my lines, and they look nice and clean, and it just gives me a good feeling. Of course, make sure it's off when you do this kind of stuff, right? Safety first. You always hear me say that. Always safety first. I was raised right, you know? Alright. Cute. Oh, cool. Okay, I don't. Size is fine. The doorway is not that big. Okay, perfect. Now, notice if I had done it long ways, you would have seen these long things of color. Now you only seen. You know what? This one's kind of dark, and so I'm actually going to bring my big boy. trying to remember the cameras. Okay. So as you can see, you have these tiny. Here, let's actually get you a. Solo view. Camera's on this side, right? Okay. Yeah. So that will be a little better color. So you can see what I'm talking about, right? I've got all these tiny little bits of color everywhere, which I like. Like little bits of white everywhere mixed in with this like darker blue and such, right? So that is actually where I will leave you guys today. That is going to be it for me. I will go ahead and I will be finishing the rug. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna finish this rug eventually. I'll probably tomorrow, honestly, because I'm kind of done for today. You know, one of the things is with the doom. They say you need like anti-vibration stuff, which I have gloves, but last time it was slipping so much, I was like, I'm gonna find better ones. I have some mechanic gloves, and they will be better. So, my name is Chris Collected. I am a queer subversive artist specializing in digital and physical media, meaning you can watch me 5 days a week on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I play video games on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, as well as make art, which you just watched, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So on Tuesday, I will be doing the outline of the rug, meaning I will shave it, finish it, shave it, and have it ready for you guys to see what it looks like. That way we can kind of, you know, keep on going. Because I as much as I want to show you 100% of the process, I can't just do that in the sense of like, I'm only doing it 2 days a week and I need to be working more than that, right? So it's like, I'm doing 2 hours a day, every day. Like, I need to be doing that, right? It's like, and it's okay. Hard work's great for you. So, that being said, check me out. Go to Linktree/Chris Collected, or you can Instagram. My Instagram is Chris_Collected, and I have all that kind of links in my Linktree, Linktree/Chris Collected, because that's me, Chris Collected. And if you really want to see how I came up with that name, you can go like a year back into my streams and go look at it. I wouldn't mind the views. But yeah. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Batman appreciates it. America appreciates it. We all just appreciate you guys. Okay? Thank you for supporting an artist. This is America. We work on tips. We work on commissions. We work on how much I can sell. You know, government doesn't have a minimum wage for artists, right? So thank you for so much. If you enjoyed today, you go to Linktree/Chris Collected. My PayPal is the second link, and you can give me a tip. If not, you can always get me some actual tips in real life. If my audio bad, is something, you know, off, you tell me you want your camera angles fixed and never move. Cool, we can do it. You know what I mean? Give me suggestions and we'll talk about it. Okay? Thank you guys so much. My name has been Chris Collected. And tomorrow we'll be playing Gotham Knights. If you would like to come by from 2 to 5, I will be playing some of that. Otherwise, see you Tuesday. Oh, and next week we'll do, probably Dark Tides, or maybe Midnight Suns if we can get it to work. We'll see. Enjoy. Thanks for the art show. Oh, thank you. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. I want to make sure I read all the chats beforehand. But yeah, thanks. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. And if you do want a commission, you can contact me on Instagram about it. And we'll talk about it. You know, I don't know. Right now, as I said, 30 by 30 is my max. So we'll see. You know, thank you guys so much. My name is Chris Collected. See you on the next one. Trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and look how fabulous my nails are. Look at my nails. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Look, they glitter. They glittery. Isn't that cute? And then look, I got the paint on me. But yeah, anyways, trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world that's safe for everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yep. Funko. Bye.